What's up, King Pookie Nation? This is your boy King Pookie coming in the house talking about some Chicago Bears. So they is finally arrived. The first game of the regular season's here. Can you believe it? We're gonna be going against the 49ers, and it's gonna be the Justin Fields show versus Trey Lance. Now, this is gonna be the first time that we're gonna see Trey Lance. Last year we almost beat the 49ers. But Jimmy G, it was Jimmy G. But I know that the San Francisco 49ers are favored by 7 points. And, I mean, they got all the talent in the world. But the thing is, they got the brand new keys to the car. They have Trey Lance is running the show now. And a lot of people are not really sold on Trey Lance. And it seems like to me like the 49ers are not sold on him either too, because they decided to bring back Jimmy G back. And and the last time that Trey Lance, he only played like in 2 games last season, and he beat the Houston Texans. And I mean the 49ers, they have all of the starters, on the I mean, they got George Kittle, Samuel, Debo Sanders, Debo, um, man, but they lost Ron most the running back, to the Dolphins. And but yeah, and then they got George Kittle. And then they got on the defensive side, they got Joy, Bosa. And but the Bears, they could pull off all this win. I mean, because they have nothing to lose, nothing to gain. Everybody expects the Bears to tank and say that we're only gonna win 2 games or 6 games or no games. We could improve. And all those 3 games that we saw in the preseason. If they play like that in the preseason, in the regular season, man, we're gonna prove some people wrong. I mean, these, like, the sports media, they do not realize that Ryan Pace put us in cap hell. And when Matt Nagy and that stuff, but so they like to talk about us and saying that we're gonna be tanking, we're gonna be the worst team in the world. And there's other teams that have worse shape than us. They have trouble. Seattle has they had problems with their starters. We got the Jacksonville Jaguars. You got the Panthers. And yeah, but they supposedly talk about the Bears and say that we're going to be the worst team in the NFL. It's like, yeah, if we prove the sports media wrong, I want to just hear what they're gonna say and what excuses they're gonna make, because they don't know jack shit about football and how to run a football team. I mean, they just love Justin Fields because they're mad because Ryan Poles did not put Justin Fields to succeed with the weapons and then give him weapons and that stuff. But we don't have the money. Next year we will have enough cash space to get somebody, big time. So I know that now they think that we're gonna do be the worst team ever. I'm gonna say, but we're gonna prove people wrong. I mean, I'm just seeing those 3 games in the preseason, man, made me look really good. I mean, us look good. And it's tough to be a Bears fan right now, but it'll be well worth it. At the end, if we could prove the media wrong, because I mean, Louis Riddick, he talks all this shit about the Bears and that stuff. Yeah, but why is he not a general manager? Why didn't he not get a job to be in organization and still be in the TV booth? And then this guy is like blocking Bears fans on Twitter because he can't face the music. He cannot face the drama that he started. He's gonna feel the wrath of the Chicago Bears fans base. And I just can't wait to prove a lot of my friends wrong, saying that the Bears are the worst team ever, that we're not gonna have a chance. But man, I say the next year we will have enough cap space to get somebody good. So I mean, just because we don't have weapons for Justin Fields doesn't mean that we're gonna suck. I mean, these guys, you're not giving these rookie guys a chance, to show that they could prove you wrong. I know that Ryan Pauls made some awful decisions, but this is his first year, and last year was Justin Fields' first year, and and then everybody thought that he was gonna be a bust, and I mean, it's bright for Justin Fields, um, you know, we're gonna give him the talent next year, and we're gonna be back. Probably, I don't know. We'll be back in the playoffs, but we'll be like a good team that everybody respects and everybody fear. Like, suppose we want them to fear the Chicago Bears defensive. So yeah, so if you're a Bears fan, subscribe to my page. I bring you Brandon's news. I think the Bears, I don't know if they could pull this game win, but I'm gonna give them a shot. I think they could because they almost beat them last year, and that was with Jimmy G. Trey Lance, you know, he doesn't have experience in the NFL like Justin Field. He only played like 2 games last year, and so Justin Fields has practically almost 1 year under his belt. So hopefully, I think we could pull this off. So let me know what you think. Leave me a comment below. So give me a huge thumbs up. Subscribe to the King Pookie Nation. And always bear down, Chicago Bears fans.